Hey, did you hear the news? Apple is bringing lossless audio to Apple Music for all of us to enjoy. That is so exciting! Hey there, friends on YouTube. My name is Jason, sometimes known as the JTL. This is Painfully Honest Tech So Honest It Hurts, and today we are going to talk about the fact that Apple has just announced that they are going to bring back lossless audio. Not bring back. They're going to bring lossless audio to Apple Music. Long time coming. You know, Tidal, they've been giving us Tidal's been giving us lossless audio for a while now. Of course, it costs like $20 to get the lossless audio, but Apple is doing them one better. Apple is not even going to charge you any more money for Apple Music lossless audio, which is fantastic, which is an amazing deal. But there's one problem. None of the audio products that Apple sells for you to listen to audio with can take advantage of lossless audio. Now, bang. Yeah. So let me explain. Here's the deal. Lossless audio is a little bit lossless versus lossy audio is a little bit, murky to explain, but I like to explain audio stuff in terms of like water. Let's say you have a river. It's a big fat river and it flows downstream, and that's the lossless audio file, the file that has all of the bits and bobs that, have came out of the studio, went to the mastering engineer, came out to the mastering engineer, and before anything else happened, before it was made into an MP3 or put on the vinyls, as the kids say, or any of that kind of stuff, that's what it sounded like. It's in high resolution, higher than high. So high you probably can't even hear it, but that's beside the point. Now, lossy audio is a compressed form of audio, like the MP3 or the AAC that Apple uses, anything like that. Anything that compresses the audio, makes it a smaller file so that it can go more places faster. Okay? So, Apple, in their infinite wisdom, took the headphone jack off the iPhone in 2017 with the iPhone 7. You might remember that. There used to be a headphone jack on the iPhone, and then there wasn't. And it took courage. Hashtag courage. Apple took that thing right off of there and told us it was an old port. And we did not need it anymore because we were going into the future of wireless headphones. And who was going to take us there? Apple. You know why? Because they just bought Beats for $3.2 billion, and they needed to make some of that money back. So they came to us within just months with the AirPods. And the AirPods, are the most popular headphone on the face of the planet now. They have now brought in a wave of true wireless earbuds. They're all over the place. You can't like walk outside without getting rained on by 100 sets of true wireless earbuds. But the AirPods were what brought them to the masses, and boy, did the masses love them. Then there was the AirPods Pro. Then last year they brought us the AirPods Max for $550. But as is reported here in iMore, the AirPods Max can't take advantage of the lossless audio. Can't do it. Can't take advantage of the lossless audio. Why, you might ask? Because it relies on Bluetooth, and Bluetooth can't do the lossless audio. Lossless audio takes a certain amount of bandwidth that is just not, Bluetooth is just not capable of taking in that much information. And so it's kind of like, we got the river like we talked about before, and you want to suck that river into your ears. Now with a big enough pipe, you could do that. This happens to be a big enough pipe. This is a cable that's attached to these headphones that goes into a headphone jack. And if I had some lossless audio files that I wanted to listen to, I could do it, boom, just like that. But Bluetooth, if this is a huge, like 10-foot conduit that I could use to suck that water in, Bluetooth is more like a drinking straw. Maybe a PVC pipe, a 1-inch PVC pipe that you could get at your local hardware store. Can't do it. So they have to make it smaller, and then they use what are called codecs, like LDAC and some others, to make the smaller things sound better. Sony has LDAC. That's generally considered these days to be one of the better codecs for taking small MP3 type files and making them sound better. But the problem is Apple's headphones don't use that. So yeah. So here's what we've got. We've got Apple, who told us they were so brave, so courageous, that they were going to take away the headphone jack and lead us into a wireless future where everything would be awesome. And then they say, yeah, we have the courage, follow us. And then several years later, they're like, hey, guess what? Lossless audio is awesome. Everybody loves it. And we're going to give it to you. But by now, we've taken away everything that you could have possibly used in one of our products to listen to it with. If you have an iMac, if you have a MacBook, some iPads still have headphone jacks. iPad Pros from 2018 on don't. Yeah, if you've got something from Apple with a headphone jack and you've got one of these things attached to a pair of these things, then you can enjoy it. But if you've got AirPods Pro, if you've got AirPods Max and you spent the $550 to get them, you are, as they say, SOL. Thank you, Apple. Thank you for being, yet again, as hypocritical as possible. This is what makes me so mad about Apple. Apple tells us they know everything for us. They can do everything. They can say everything. They can make it all right. They have the solutions. They have the courage. And then they like backtrack on these things and say, and they expect us not to notice. They expect us not to notice. Now, there was one Apple product. I guess there still is one Apple product that can wirelessly decode lossless audio. That product, what product do you think that is? That product is the HomePod, the lowly, overpriced HomePod. But guess what? They discontinued the HomePod like 2 months ago, so you can't even buy them. Well, you can still buy them. They've got white ones left that you can still order for $300, which is just $50 off their original price, which is why nobody bought them. But if you want to take advantage wirelessly of this lossless audio, maybe the HomePod can take care of you if you go out and I got a couple of HomePods. I'll sell them to you. Because I got these, and I can listen to lossless audio with these. I got these ones over here. These ones are only $150. They're really good. These are good. These are the Bear Dynamic DT770s. Over there, I've got some Sennheisers, so HD 600s, HD 599s. I've got those over there. I've got lots of wired headphones. I can listen to the lossless audio till the cows come home. I've even got like speakers that are connected to a receiver that can output whatever I tell it to. I lack courage. I admit it. I lacked the courage to get rid of all the audio equipment that actually was worth having and just totally selling out to all the audio equipment that is now completely inferior to having a better experience with your audio. I can't wait for Apple to bring back the headphone jack so that they can let their customers enjoy the new lossless audio that they've brought to them through Apple Music. Yeah, that's what they're going to do. Bring back the headphone jack. That's exactly what they're going to do. Anyway, if you have questions about any of this, comments about any of this, down there below the description, you know how it works. You would just make some comments. Thanks so much for being here. Once again, my name is Jason, sometimes known as the JTL. This is Painfully Honest Tech. Tech so honest it hurts. I'm going to go listen to some lossless audio. Until next time, I'm out. Hey there. Now, you might have just finished watching a video where I talked to you about whatever it is that I was talking to you about. And right now, something's going to pop up here on the screen that's going to show you a video that's in some way related to the topic that I just discussed with you. I recommend that you watch that video. This video, that video, subscribe to the channel with the little button with my picture in it. Okay?